About 6 years ago, I was not happy with my body. I was overweight. I was headed towards a very intellectual, dry career as a university professor. And then I found the hula hoop. I started finding passion in my life again and losing weight, and have since started a global hoop empire, selling hoops, instructional DVDs, doing teacher trainings and appearances on commercials and movies and shows. And I love my life, and I love my body, and I love turning people on to hooping. I attended a college where eating was a popular pastime, and drinking and partying, and so I actually went up to about 180 pounds. I started changing my diet. I cut out alcohol, meats, started eating vegetarian and then vegan, and lots of fresh fruits, vegetables, lots of water. And I was able to lose a lot of weight, 35 pounds, but then I got to this plateau at 145. And that's when I found the hoop. So I started practicing in the park. After a couple weeks, I noticed, my body was changing, and I lost weight. I started losing weight and having muscle definition. My heart rate was going up more regularly, so I had more endurance, and I went down to about 130. And so that's when I sort of awakened to the potential of hooping as a fitness form. I started reading more and more newspapers and just becoming aware of what they were calling the obesity epidemic, and things about people needing to find ways to be physically active. And I realized that I sort of had to take something that I love doing for artistic reasons and find a way to tie it to a larger purpose of wellness. What's nice is it takes something that could be esoteric, this sort of athletic, sexy dance form, and it makes it accessible. That's kind of cool. If you're hooping, you're moving your body, you're starting to energize yourself, and you start sweating, you start letting go, you start smiling more, you're breathing more, then you're laughing more, and then suddenly an hour later, you're walking out someone who's feeling good. And I'm convinced that the technology of creating a feel-good state in the body is how to bring positivity into your life on every level. So it's like you can hula hoop and have that experience, but meanwhile you can be a lawyer and go out and have a great case because you sort of did that work on yourself, and now you feel fantastic and able to take on the world. It creates a way to really bring wholeness and well-being to every part of your body. And it's through this very unassuming little plastic ring that is, accessible to anybody. So it's pretty beautiful. So I'm gonna show you how to do 2 moves. The first is called pump, and that's just basic hoop dance position with the hoop on your waist. So go ahead and get started with 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. You want to bring the hoop tight against your lower back, swing it wide to one side and give it a big push, and immediately start moving your hips forward and back. So a lot of people think around and around, but I want you to focus on forward and back. If the hoop starts to fall, you can go faster, so increase that forward back rate. You can squat and shimmy, bring it up higher, or you can turn. It's important to keep your head nice and high, your spine elongated, engage your abs, and keep breathing. So another move that would be really fun to learn is called the booty bump. So once you've got a handle on pump, you can bring in a vertical angle by leaning forward, pushing into the balls of your feet and lifting your heels and creating a nice up and down bouncy sensation. You're pushing into the floor to raise your lower back so you meet the contact with the hoop. Lean forward and keep your head high even though your back is lifting up repetitively. Remember to push into the balls of your feet. And don't forget to keep smiling. You.